Like most little kids, when I was younger, this world seemed like a magical place, full of undiscovered things to see and new people to meet. I could be whoever and whatever I wanted, limited only by my own imagination. Everyday experiences, things that we take for granted now, were fascinating beyond means, because children have the gift to appreciate everything in the moment. By not being bound to problems in the past or worries from the future, they're able to live each and every moment now, in the present, where we all reside, but nobody seems to really be living. As I got older, I started to live less and less in the now. Rather than appreciating and making the most of each moment I was living, I was preoccupied with the past and anticipating the future, filling my head with questions and regrets about things that I could no longer change because they had already happened. I would break down sobbing on the floor, have anxiety attacks, and work myself into hysteria over things that hadn't even happened and might not ever happen. Life started to speed up, each year feeling shorter and shorter as I started focusing less on what was right in front of me until one day, everything stopped. 5 words, 6 syllables, 16 letters. That's all it took to change my life. I have a brain tumor. Those words coming from my mom's mouth did more for me than even she knows. In that moment, every fragment of my brain that was lodged in either the past or the future was pulled back to home base with so much force it could have knocked me over. For the first time in years, me and all my thoughts were residing in the same moment, sitting outside, near the grass, surrounded by the most important people in my life, my family, and nothing outside of that mattered. My mom ended up being okay, but I'm not gonna lie, it was one hell of an emotional summer, but the best summer nonetheless. I lived each day, each moment, like it was the last one that I had to spend with my mom. And I'm so thankful that I was able to experience that, because it has truly changed my perspective on life. I now live like a child again, finding joy in and appreciating the simplest of things, like a cup of hot chocolate, laughing with my friends, being barefoot outside, playing with my dog, getting into a freshly made bed, or seeing someone smile so genuinely that it reaches their eyes. Things that I used to take for granted. I use my imagination to make the most of everything. Getting ready for school turns into a secret agent mission, racing against the clock. Math homework is a whole lot more interesting when finding the answer to a problem means you just saved humanity by discovering a secret code. Some might call me childish, naive, or immature, but you can't call me unhappy because I'm having the time of my life. Sure, I still have times when I'm serious. In fact, I love nothing more than having a meaningful conversation with someone. And yes, not every second of my life is full of bliss. Bad things still happen. I still stress out about things and I still have anxiety attacks. But it's not about trying to make the bad moments disappear. It's about making the most of the rest of them, because every moment is its own unique experience. Nothing exactly the same will ever happen again. So take in as much of this life as you can, because you only get one.